Yes, yes. You know, these foundations that support higher education, yes. There are certain reasons why they have to enforce the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. Yes. But let's say it was in the United States that you had knowledge of the corrupt practice, yes, of not protecting the rights of citizens. And you, as a law school, said, no, he can't touch our foundation assets. But when the John Marshall School of Law has to enforce oh my golly, somebody's really spinning their tires there. You ever seen individuals do that? What's your first thought? That's a waste of good tread, isn't it? Yes, it is! Anybody that spins their tires does not appreciate the cost of a new tire. Now, this applicability of the FCPA. Let's see here. Foreign Corrupt Practices Act and bribery. Yes. Now, I thought that somebody was paying for the shows and my wife was in the Monster family before we got married. As if she did know that if I was married for 10 years, right, and then she dissolved the marriage, not realizing that when we were married in Kosovo, yes, and our marriage certificates from the United Nations, that you can't go back to the same county that we both lived in and say, I want to dissolution of marriage without any proof of service to the actual respondent. And then the state said, oh my gosh, here's all this wage garnishment, here's all this child support. Yes, as if you could just pay a judge to issue a dissolution of marriage that had no contractual grounds. See, here's the problem. We both lived here, yes, before marriage. Right. She was going to Peninsula College. Yes, she was. I myself was working at Washington Mutual. Yes, he was. I had two exchange students from Kosovo. Yes, yes. We decided to marry one another, but instead of getting a marriage license from Clallam County, yes, we went to Kosovo and got our marriage certificate from the United Nations. Oh. Then she ran back to Clallam County when she alleged domestic violence and child abuse. Yes. And you, as a county, had knowledge of her before I married her. Pow! As if she were in the family and I wasn't. Pachoo! Now, this whole concept of law schools having knowledge of bribery, yes, and corrupt practices of a county that decided to extend the full faith and credit of the United